You feel so good?
Well, I'm finally here.
You're here. You made it. It was a journey setting up today. And I posted a story on our Instagram. If you're not following our Instagram, please, it's Decade Dialogue. If you're not following us on TikTok yet, it's Decade Dialogue.
Exactly.
If you're not subscribed to us on YouTube, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Can you take a guess at what the name is?
Just one guess.
Yeah, just one guess. We are back. I don't even know. Episode 4.
Episode 4. Hell
Episode
yeah.
4. I'm
back at it.
Yes, and we're kind of color coordinating today.
Look at us. Look at us.
This was not planned. I wish I could say that this was a genius thing when I was like, oh my god, we should do a St. Patrick's Day episode.
And we're recording this like a week later.
Right.
A week after St. Patrick's Day.
Right. Just to, kick it off on a little silly fun note.
Okay.
You close your eyes.
Oh, okay. What am I going to get right now? This is a surprise?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready. Oh my God.
Okay, open up.
What is that? What the hell is this?
Squeeze it. Squeeze it. I also have this one.
ASMR.
I was at my boyfriend's parents' house last night, and I couldn't actually even tell you what my boyfriend's mom does, but I know that she works for a company, and she gets a lot of samples of random shit like this. And she pulled this out of a box, and I said, these are my new favorite things.
Oh my God. They're so...
And they're actually addicting.
What is, dang, okay.
Yeah, so these are just our little guys, and they're just going to sit in the...
They're going to be hanging out with us today for the show.
They are.
Oh my God.
So yeah, we're here, episode 4, and well, we kind of already said, but it took a minute to set everything up.
Yeah.
The cat was out.
Yeah, so there's in the studio we record, there's like a little windowsill. Is that what you would call that? Or there's and then it had an opening because there's a cat that lives in the studio with us, in the music studio upstairs, and the cat was literally on the ledge. And it's not, how many feet would you say? It's 20 feet from this? 20 feet. And he was on the ledge, and I was so scared. And luckily, I was able to get him back inside.
Caesar was genuinely scared.
I'm still like, I have PTSD. Like, oh my
Which
God.
I don't know why, because Caesar every once in a while will be like, I want to experience what it's like to be a father and what it's like. First of all, that was a cat. And the amount of fear that he had just for the cat standing on the ledge. When cats can fall from that high and land on their feet. Imagine a child.
Oh my God.
Like Caesar would have actually had a heart attack on spot because the way that he reacted to this, like it wasn't even that scary.
I was so scared. Yeah. I don't know. I've never had a cat, so.
Neither have I. Yeah, and I just know.
Yeah. I just know cats do dumb things. I had a friend who he said his cat was like fine, and then one day the cat like jumped from the couch to the wall and hit his head on the wall and then died. And I was like, dang, and that was it. And when he said that to me, I had the same reaction. I kind of laughed, and then I was like, it's so sad.
I shouldn't be laughing.
I know.
But it reminds me of like, there's Instagram accounts out there with like people just like doing stupid shit like falling. And then there's a whole separate account, like a subgenre of kids falling.
Oh, there's a Instagram like kids getting hurt or something like that. Yeah.
And I was literally watching some last night, and the reason I don't like those is because I laugh so hard like from my stomach, and then it starts to get really uncomfortable, and then I start to really think, why should I be laughing so hard at kids fucking falling? And that gave me the same reaction. I'm so sorry that your friend's cat died. There's actually like a image in my frontal lobe of it.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. It's like, damn, like didn't have to happen like this.
It is unfortunate. Poor little kitty. Okay, but this cat in the studio is fine. Caesar rescued him and saved the day. But Caesar also did tell me that this has been a really long week and it's his first day off, and he has not showered since Tuesday.
And this is Friday that we're recording this.
Right.
Then you didn't have to put me on blast like that, but here we are. All right.
But then I told him I didn't shower this morning either.
Yeah, so same.
We're just stinky guys
Yeah.
recording right now.
It's okay.
Did you at least brush your teeth?
Yeah, definitely. And I
Okay.
washed my face and I, shaved and everything. So it's like I don't feel nasty. I just don't feel comfortable,
So hippie of you.
I know. The older I get, I was like, dang, I really am becoming that person.
Right.
But it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Well, why don't we start off with a fit check?
Yes.
I'll go first because today is really, really chill. But I do want to just say shout out to this liner jacket that I got where we work. I've been looking for a liner jacket that doesn't look like astronomically huge on me.
Yeah.
And this one fits so well. It's just the right amount of oversize. And then I'm wearing my favorite vintage zip-up hoodie. Clutch is like a really small, like 90s, I think like punk band that originated like from San Francisco, I'm pretty sure. Wow. And I got this in San Francisco while I was working there. And it's so cool. There's a big eagle on the back as well. And then I'm wearing my vintage Levi's that are so destroyed, but I love them. And then I'm wearing my Birkenstocks. I feel very cozy today.
Yeah, nice.
And I have my hair up because, like I said, I'm in my basic bitch era hair, and I can finally have it up with the bangs out. I just look so good.
It's a good one. It's a good one. For me, I'm wearing. So where do I even start? Okay, so this is a Petals and Peacock. Is that what it's called? It's a brand. And it's their big jumbo corduroy shirt, and I have two of these. This is really a perfect green that I like for spring. And then I have my necklace that you guys know about already that I wear every week.
Every day.
I have to bring in the dice necklace that I have to. And then this shirt, I'm gonna have to go for the wide on this one. Is an Akira shirt from the 90s here, and yeah. So if people know what that is, that's a pretty valuable shirt, and I got it very cheaply where I got it. So my friend was like, you could sell that shirt for $200. And I was like, well, I can't because that's not allowed, but I wouldn't because I just like the fact that I found, like I would, if I had the money, I would buy this shirt.
For sure.
For whatever that money is. So shout out. It's the only anime movie that I've ever seen. So I'm not trying to be like this big guy that's like, yeah, I know all the anime.
No, you should.
No. And then I have a seatbelt belt. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh my God. And it's same vibe as your shirt.
Yeah, it's green. And then I have my Calvin Klein jeans, and then my
new favorite shoes.
Yes, my new favorite shoes. I'm trying to figure out how to show them correctly and I should have worn long socks. I'm sorry, I was leaving the house in a hurry, but they are Doc Martens, and they're mules. You know what it is about this one? I'm so excited because I was looking on my emails, and last year they came out for spring, and they sold out by summer. Mm-hmm. So by summer I was looking for them, and I emailed Dr. Martens, and they're like,
I put in a formal email complaint to Dr. Martin.
I was like, Doctor, when are you going to have more of these? And they never got back to me. And then they finally came out, and I got them, and I found them for like a third of what they're actually worth. So.
They actually did let me know that they did that solely just for you.
Wow. That's beautiful. Thank you.
And I did buy those in where we work. And so Caesar can forever thank me for giving him those shoes.
And it was not on purpose.
No, it wasn't.
You had no idea that I wanted these.
No idea. Yeah. But they're really fucking sick.
Yeah.
And we're kind of color coordinating today, and it's really, really cute.
Yeah, that just happened.
Yeah, it just happened naturally, which was awesome. We didn't shower at the same time, and now we're pretty much wearing the same color scheme. I love it.
Wow. BFFs.
Yeah. BFFs. So I do just want to report that I'm no longer upset with Caesar because he finally had a chance to listen to the Green Day album. So any ill will that I put towards Caesar in the last episode, and I think the episode before that too.
It's been resolved.
It's been resolved. Yeah. He has listened to it, and now it's his new favorite thing, which I knew was going to happen.
I didn't expect you to like the song so much. Like as soon as I listened to it like a second time, it kind of clicked, and then I was like, oh wow. And it does sound like you said. It does sound like Green Day finally,
right?
And I'm just so happy because it's like I was used to the political Green Day because even though I went into earlier stuff later on, obviously when I was like in middle school, American Idiot came out, and that was like a big impact on me. And so, but this one, it's like it's even closer to like original Green Day, the 90s Green Day, where it's just like relationship problems, I drink a lot problems.
Right,
like
but
that.
it's like current to now, like that song.
Oh,
Bobby
the political
Socks.
stuff. Oh yeah, that stuff too.
It is so it's so good. Like there's still being very like 90s Green Day, like original from like what they started, but now they've just transitioned it to like 2024 current things to mention in their songs, but they're not doing it in like a really cringy way, which I love. Like that, talking about what's going on today could have either come off really, really wrong or just been really cringe and like stupid, and they just did it so well.
And I mean, it's not that they didn't do that before, because they've had albums that come out like even a few years ago that they didn't hit like this one.
Right.
And so, yeah, I'm just happy that you pushed it on me, because it was worth it.
You're welcome.
Dilemma is my favorite song. I think so. The guy from Weezer, Rivers Cuomo, there's this whole series that he did where he released like demos on his own, and he would write about the songwriting process, and you can listen to him like basically like create a song in the process. And he was saying that at one point he realized people just like to scream things out for the chorus. And so I'm like, yeah, it's true. Like if you don't have a chorus you can like scream or like sing along to in like a big way, like the song doesn't hit as hard.
I completely agree.
And that's why in this one, Green Day was like all of them are like, you want to yell along.
Right. And I feel like literally every single song is so catchy. Like my original favorites were Dilemma, Bobby Socks in 1981. And I still stand by that they're my favorites. But Susie Chapstick, which I think is one of your favorites, like re-listen to it, fucking love that shit. And then Corvette Summer. So good. It's just so good. I'm just getting so volatile. I love when music makes me fucking like this, because it's been a while that I've listened to music and I've been like, this makes me horny.
But I get like excited about life.
Yes.
Yeah, and I look for that constantly in music, like stuff that I'm like, oh, I haven't heard this. Like this is interesting. And like sometimes it happens, like even if you like hip hop, Schoolboy Q's new album, it really hits you because it's like it's not what you expect from like what the mainstream, like what you hear on the radio hip hop is. And that's what I love. I don't like, because it gets repetitive at a certain point. Not just hip hop, any kind of music.
But yeah, so that's part of what I did this week. And other than that, it's been a pretty chill week for me. Although the other day I literally, like my brain stopped working. I'm like I don't forget things. I don't lose things. I like pretty much keep track of everything. And a couple days ago, literally just kept forgetting everything. Like forgot my car keys everywhere. Literally forgot my phone.
Damn.
We had a work meeting Wednesday night, and I left my phone at my boyfriend's house. Yeah. And I don't know what that was.
You've been going through it.
But like, from what?
For what?
For what? For why? Because I literally, like, it's been such a chill week. And then for some reason, Wednesday, I just like malfunctioned. Like it was just not for me.
I mean, it happens I can't blame you from where I'm at right now. Dang.
But you did have something fun happen this week.
Yes. In the past week, I went after recording that night. I went to see the Talking Heads Stop Making Sense screening, which is a concert movie from 1981 that they air at the Frida Cinema in downtown Santa Ana, California, and they allow people to dance at the theater because it's like you're at a concert. And it was an amazing experience. It was my fourth time seeing it in theaters because I kept telling myself, next time I'm going to dance.
And he actually did dance.
And then this time I finally went for it.
Yeah. And
it was an hour of dancing, but I had a good time, and I already knew like what song was coming up, and I knew what the dance moves because I've seen it so many times.
Right.
Because there's like, it's like the Talking Heads is like so many people on stage, and they're like dancing. So some of the dance moves you just do with them. And there's one song where like you're running in place the whole song. And then sometimes people, the one screening I went to, they like run in a line throughout the whole theater. Like,
oh, that's cool.
And so for this one, I was like ready, but it was just a line of us, like, because it was like a big movie theater, and then there's like a stage, but nobody's on the stage. And to the side, there's some space where you're not blocking anybody if you dance. So everybody was in those two spaces. And so there's like lines of us like running next to each other. It's really cool.
Love it.
Then there was like a little, two little kids with their mom, like two little girls with their
Aw.
mom, and I was like, dang, like this is crazy because this is from 1981.
Right.
And these kids, like the fact that they can connect with this music.
Right.
So that was really fun.
Are you afraid of dancing in public?
No, it's just the fact that it was in a movie theater.
Really? That makes you nervous?
Yeah, it was just an unusual place to dance. If it was like at a bar at a dance club, I would have not even second guessed it.
That's so funny because at the Frida, they also do Rocky Horror there. And the first time I've seen Rocky Horror, it was at the Frida. And it's very much the same thing of like the Talking Heads thing that you just experienced is like, obviously they're reenacting Rocky Horror and everyone's fucking singing the songs and fucking going batshit crazy. And I did not for 1 second get scared. Like I actually feel like if I go to a bar or a club, I get more intimidated to dance rather than a space like that. Which is interesting because I actually think I'm kind of a good dancer, but
yeah, and I think even at like that screening where there's people that enjoy the music, they're not going to judge you,
right?
But I just felt like self-conscious in that moment, and it was my third screening at the Frida, and I finally was like,
you finally danced.
Yeah. And I tried, some liquid courage. I took a shot of tequila before, and I tried that before the time before too. It didn't work, but this time it did.
Good. Good. It's so good that you had to have a drink to loosen up.
A little bit. Like it's not like I'm an alcoholic, but
right.
It'll help. It helps out sometimes.
No, it actually is true, and that's what I hate about alcohol is that it really is liquid courage. Like I just am such a bad bitch not when I have a shot, because once you get past the first one, guess what? That shit goes down like fucking water. And I don't take shots anymore. I actually don't drink hard alcohol anymore. And this is actually a whole other story. But when I turned 21 on my birthday, I didn't take any shots, but I did have a lot of cocktails.
Yeah. No, I heard you were a mess.
I projectile vomited literally everywhere and then had to get on a flight. I stayed up all night.
I remember that. Yeah.
Threw up all night and then had to get on a flight because I was going on my birthday trip.
To Hawaii.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that was crazy wild. But yeah, to say the least, I don't drink alcohol anymore because I don't know. Like I just don't like it. I have this horrible habit of being like, okay, yeah, like I feel so good, like keep drinking. No. When you feel good, stop drinking, stop, because then you do stupid shit and you projectile vomit just like I did. We should have a whole episode of just the stories of us
drinking,
but also I have a really funny one of when I greened out for the first time.
Oh, okay.
So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, it's true. I usually just stick to tequila and I'm fine. Like I'm usually a happy drunk. Not lately. One time recently, I did have a sad drunk experience, and I was like, "What happened?"
It's the worst feeling.
It's worse because you just feel like super depressed,
right?
But usually, like I would say 99% of the time, I am a happy drunk, and as long as I stick to tequila, I don't drink any like vodka or anything. That's just nasty.
See, I was a vodka girly, and I'm really not even that much of a tequila person.
Yeah.
But I used to be a vodka bitch. Like a vodka cranberry was like perfect. Now I even just like saying a vodka cranberry, I taste it on my tongue and I want to projectile vomit it on this microphone.
Oh my gosh.
I just cannot handle it anymore.
And can you remind the viewers how old you
are? I'm 25. I've only been drinking for 4 years. Obviously, I did some underage shit. Okay, I can't help it.
You went from sounding really young to really old.
But I'm legal now, so I can do whatever the fuck I want.
True.
And now all the shit. But you know what's stupid is like because I did so much shit when I was younger that by the time I got to 21, I was like, I don't even want to go out anymore. Like I'm actually such an old woman now that like maybe I'll have a beer.
Wow.
And then kick back with the boys. Or take an edible. I love taking edibles. And by boys, I mean these guys. They share the beer with me.
I waited until I was 21 to start drinking.
See, I wish I would have done that.
Yeah.
I wish Listen, that's a whole other episode. Things that we wish we would have done when we reached 21, or even just like older teenage years, like even 18. I wish that I waited later to do things in my life, because I've never heard somebody say, oh, I wish I would have done something younger, like, you know, drugs, alcohol, sex, even. Like, I've never heard someone be like, oh, you know what? I actually wish I would have lost my virginity at 14 instead of 25.
It's true.
No, you don't. It's better to wait.
Just until everything feels right in your life to be able to do that.
And also, like, on a scientific note, your brain isn't even fully developed yet until what? Like, you're 25 years old? Like, genuinely, that's when decisions should be made that you can actually, like, respectfully feel comfortable with yourself, where you're like, okay, you know what? I am of sound mind, and I still want to make this choice. Not when you're just a fucking stupid idiot, you know, teenager.
Yeah, even like me with when I started smoking weed, it was when I was like in early 20s, and even then, like, it was just like it would be here and there. And then it wasn't until I even told myself too, I was like, I'm not going to do it until I'm in a financially responsible place where I can afford to do this. And that was during the pandemic, and it's been I've enjoyed it ever since, because I feel like I've always done it responsibly.
Right.
And it helps with my anxiety.
Yeah. So a couple weeks ago, I woke up and was on, I'm not really a TikTok type of bitch. I am a more of an Instagram Reels type of girl. And I went on my For You page, and I'm just like scrolling through, whatever. I see this guy, and he made a video, and he was like an oil, what is it, like a dredging boat? Is that the right word?
I don't know what that is. I have no idea.
Like the oil ships out there who like get the oil rig. I don't know. Get fucking mad at me. I don't care.
Oh no, the oil people are coming out.
Right. So this guy, he like worked on this boat alone, and I don't know where he was. He was in the middle of the ocean. I don't know if it must have been maybe the Atlantic or something. But he all of a sudden like gets his phone out, because he had heard like singing in the water. On either side of the ship, there was like something clearly swimming next to him and also singing. And then at one point it actually like talked, and I think said like, come jump in the water.
What?
And I love weird, freaky shit like this. I can't comfortably honestly tell you if it's true or not, but my delusional brain is going to say that it is, because I love scary shit like that. And then I just went on a deep dive of like mythology mermaids, and just get ready for this scary.
Here are the photos. I'm pulling them up now. What the hell is this?
Look at that.
Oh my God.
I don't know if that's real. I don't know if they just, you know, fucking paper mache'd this scary thing. Go to the next one, because it gets a better image of its face.
Oh my God.
What? So
what is that?
Those are apparently from Haiti. These washed up on shore. These are
like a human. Yeah, it's like
mermaids.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And so I also found out that mermaids and sirens are the same thing. Mermaids are just a prettier name for it, but mermaids are sirens and sirens are mermaids, and sirens are the scariest fucking thing ever. And that's what they look like. They're actually not pretty at all. If you go on TikTok, you can find other videos of like mermaid spottings, and it's so weird. But then the other end of that, I'm like, is it just some crackhead like putting on a tail and like getting in the water? Like I don't know if it's real, but I'm actually obsessed with it. And it's so terrifying. Like, imagine you're swimming in the ocean and you saw that.
Like this, so the siren's supposed to be like singing you a song, and then you go and it's like a scary monster.
Right.
Like it attracts you, and then once you really, you're like, oh my God.
Right.
Wow. God damn.
Which like it doesn't. I don't know why our world is so obsessed with space why is no one fucking obsessed with the ocean? Because
it's crazy down there.
it's insane, literally insane. And I'm pretty sure like some kind of bizarre number, like 80% of the ocean hasn't even like been discovered or touched yet.
There's some
we think the aliens are up in space. The aliens are fucking in the ocean.
Oh my god.
And guess what? That's one of them.
And I believe all that stuff too. I feel like there's stuff out there that we haven't even seen.
No.
Like, and I feel like, well, I do believe in aliens too, but like in the ocean, like this had to come from somewhere. Like even if it's not real per se, like I believe it's happened in the past at least. Because it's not like somebody just made. Maybe somebody came up with the idea of a mermaid.
Right.
But I feel like it got to be from somewhere.
But also like the same thing of like Santa Claus. Like no, he's not the same person that like we depict now. But like it very clearly was some guy, maybe just doing one village. And maybe he was actually a bad guy. I mean, let's think about it. Santa Claus is literally like breaking into homes. He's giving people's presents.
To twist it into a positive.
Right, but he's also eating their food. Like he's eating their food. He is leaving presents, but he is eating their food and then leaving.
Yeah.
It could be real. It could be real. They could have just twisted the story to make it better. And I think they did the same thing with fucking mermaids. Like they were like, okay, we gotta clear the air. Sirens are not a thing. We're gonna change the name and it's gonna be mermaids and they're gonna be prettier.
It's like
they're gonna look like Ariel.
By Disney. Yeah, right. Exactly. They're like,
they're gonna look like they're gonna look like fucking King Triton and Ariel. Yeah. No, they look like this. They're terrifying.
Well,
scary.
Now I'm shook.
Yeah.
I started out being scared by a cat. Now I'm scared by mermaids.
Right.
This should be called What is Caesar Scared of this week.
But yeah, so that was a little interesting thing that I have been deep diving for a little bit now. And I don't know if I am enjoying it or scaring myself more. But
that happens too on like doing a TikTok deep dive where you're like, I'm a little scared, but let's see what's next.
Right. But yeah, so now we are going to jump in to the main segment of our show today, and we're going to be looking at 2024 fashion trends for both men and women, because if you didn't know, Caesar is a man, and if you didn't know, sometimes I resemble a man, but I am a woman. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be looking at today. I think there was just like a bunch of fashion weeks in like Paris and Milan and all that stuff. So I don't know the dates on these. Are these like pretty current?
This is February 28th, 2024.
Okay, yeah, pretty current. This probably was after all the fashion weeks. So let's jump right in. I will have to say though, I feel like I'm gonna like a majority of these. I wish that I could look at something and maybe, not like it. And then it would be more interesting. The first one is fringe.
Nice.
I will say I don't like this.
I don't like this specific one, no.
No, I don't. I think this is a bad example of it.
Yeah.
Maybe like a vintage fringe suede jacket or like vintage.
Oh, what about this one?
She looks like a bird and not in a good way. And it also reminds me of like later kind of 2000s, like early 2010 of like fringing your own shirt, like DIYing fringe. When was that cute? Never. So why are they bringing it back?
Yeah.
I just don't know if I'm down for this fringe.
Yeah, like the fringe that I've seen in person is like you were saying, like a nice vintage jacket.
Right.
It's a little Western inspired.
Right.
Like, because the Ken outfit from the movie Barbie, like that's kind of in a less cheesy version of that.
Yes.
And I like that.
Yeah, I'm definitely more of like the Western fringe. Like even the examples that they show. I love a fringe bag. That I'll get on board with. That jacket is not necessarily what I'm looking for, but a lot better than what they showed.
This is it. Yeah, this is like in real
time, real life.
Yeah,
for us
even
poor
the Zara
people to
one's
afford.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, Zara's not doing it lately.
we talked
about that. If you didn't listen to that, go to episode 2 because oh god, that was terrible. And a lot of this is also like colors, which I think is really cool because I feel like I don't necessarily identify with a lot of trends. I'd like to say that I'm a trendy person, but I feel like I like to put my own twist on it, or I feel like I'm too much of a follower, and I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But I do like that they're showing colors because I do love that color. I think it's interesting though that it's a spring and summer color.
Yeah, because it's darker.
Right.
Yeah, but I can see that. Like it seems like this is I'm like Zoolander, like early 2000s inspired.
Yeah.
So that's the vibe I'm getting here. So
Yeah.
it would be like I think that's where we're going for this summer. Like
Yeah.
Like
Zoolander.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's interesting that this is a spring and summer trend because it is a darker color. And I feel like I gravitate towards that color more in fall and winter, just as everybody else in the whole world.
And even these outfits that they have that are selling right now, like it doesn't seem like a very spring.
No, it's like giving holiday party.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm done with the holidays. Like it's not time yet.
All right, girl core.
This one I fucking love because I have a really cute little story to go along with this. So when I was younger, my mom tried to pick out my outfits, but I was like, no, mommy, no. And they were cute, but what I wanted to wear was a really poofy anything. Like I wanted to feel like a princess. So one time I put on my own outfit and it was this blue like tulle skirt with this kind of like overlay of like sparkly.
Oh, nice.
I'm like 4 years old at this time. But I still would wear this outfit today. Like I wish there was a picture that I could show, but I don't think it's ever been documented. But I just remember the story from my parents always telling me. And then I wore this skull long sleeve, like it was a black long sleeve with like gray skulls all over it.
Damn.
And Converse. Tell me that's not the most Pinterest fucking outfit you've ever heard of. Like, why was I doing it for everybody else? So I love this trend. I am still so much of the person that wants to feel like a princess when I walk out of the room and wear really poofy skirts and dresses. It's not for everybody, but I do think that it's so cute. Like you've kind of probably seen it at work, like the skirts that we get in, like very tulle, sheer. It's just so fun.
Yeah. I think this is kind of what you were talking about. Like there's something you're trying to like go for recently.
And I definitely have the items, but because it's been kind of cold, like this I think is perfect for spring and summer. And then by the time it gets to fall and winter, like just putting more layers with it. But like I'm so sick of layers, especially moving back to Orange County from San Francisco. Like I literally wore a hoodie and jeans and like fingerless gloves every day because I was freezing my fucking ass off. And now I'm home and I'm so happy that it's spring now and it's gonna start warming up and I can show some leg. Show some leg. Be a little naked. Nipples out.
Whoa.
Coochie out, nipples out. Girl core.
Girl core. Coochie out, nipples out. Girl core.
Maybe that's the episode of it. Maybe that's the name of this episode.
But yeah, like, and even these examples too, I can see them a little more practical, more simple designs, but still that same effect. Yeah. Wow.
I do love that.
Athletic prep.
I hate. I'm not the biggest athletic wear type of bitch. They are styling it cool. Like I like that it's elements of it.
Like not all of it.
But
I see. Yeah,
like it's mainly track jackets and like varsity jackets, which I do think are cool, but not my favorite.
Yeah, no, I don't love this look either. It's like
not my favorite.
I don't know. Let me see maybe in the the examples they have it.
Like I would rather it said athletic prep.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
See, I would rather just have like preppy. I just want I love preppy, like collared shirts and loafers and all that shit.
Yeah, this is like, yeah, I see what you're saying.
And it's more of my favorite thing when men wear it. Did you ever watch The OC?
No, but I know a little bit.
But. Okay. So Adam Brody, the actor, his name is Seth in The OC, and when that show came out, he made nerdy cool. Like, because it's set in Newport Beach. So, like, he has a lot of money. He comes from a very rich family. But he's wearing, like, a really fucking cool graphic tee and then, like, a button-up underneath it. And then jeans, like those low-rise kind of boot-cut 2000s jeans and Converse. There's nothing on this planet that I love more than a man wearing Converse.
Need to take a second.
No, I think I'm good. I just love the preppy vibe. So I don't know if I like the athletic in it, but I do love the preppy. I like the idea of track jackets and varsity jackets. And
it's just about how you style it. Too.
Yeah.
That's how I feel too. This is more a specific style where I don't know if I could do it all the time.
Right.
And maybe like if that one really cool jacket I like is worth it and it's like a track jacket, I would do it, but not really.
Yeah, no.
Statement belts.
Did I ever tell you my fear I have? It's belts.
Why?
I'm being dead.
What are you
fucking
scared
serious.
of in terms of belts?
Belts genuinely terrify me. For some reason, I put a belt on and I get body dysmorphia.
What?
Am I okay? Yeah. That's like crazy bitch shit. That's like art. Like what happened?
Why do you think? Because of the way that like, what does a belt do for you that makes you?
I don't know. Like unless I'm just like wearing belts with the wrong outfit or like the wrong pants. But like obviously you wear a belt because you want it to snatch you a little bit. Every time I put on a belt, there's no snatching happening. There's
Snatching, none.
Snatching, gone, zero, zip. It's not there. It doesn't exist. And maybe I would like it how they're styling it with like a dress and like a skirt, or maybe like wearing a belt but not putting it through the belt loops, like maybe like some trousers and then like a big belt. Belts just freak me out. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna say no on this one just because I'm afraid.
Yeah, I don't even like these. I don't love these examples either.
Yeah, what is that? Wicker? Come on, could have gone a little bit better. Yeah, no, those are not good examples either.
All right,
you go.
My favorite animal print.
Is this your favorite?
This is my favorite.
I love animal print. I think because cheetah and leopard and all that stuff was obviously really popular, like, you know, in the past 5 years. But then it kind of drifted away. And now it's back. And I just can't wait for all the hot bitches to come out with leopard.
There we go. It's finally loading. Yeah, no, I love it. I love all the different colors. I knew that for a while it was not. And I have shirts that some of them I already got rid of. But like, there's one I'm like, all right, I'm waiting for it to be to happen.
Yay. Yeah, no, I love... Okay, that giraffe print is not it.
Not all animals, I'm sorry.
But I could be down for zebra and I could be down for cheetah and leopard. But that giraffe print,
No, not the best.
No. And I don't even really like snake skin.
Yeah, no.
I'm not really down for that.
I think it's more like cheetah.
Yeah. I'm down for zebra though. Like a nice little zebra coat.
Yeah, that's not my vibe, but I can see that for some people. Okay,
I'm going to make it your vibe.
Okay, the examples they have here.
Cute Mary Janes. I want the Doc Martens that are faux leopard cool. Bad. So bad.
This is making a comeback. Wasn't this popular like a few years ago?
Leopard?
That skirt.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
and I'm never wearing that. That's the leopard I don't like, where it just looks like spots. Or is that cheetah? I don't fucking know. But I don't like that skirt. It was very, very popular for the time. I really hope I don't see it back. All the clean girls are going to be wearing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
We get a lot of clean girl aesthetic.
We do.
In the store.
I think it's just the location.
Yeah, definitely. Because we're bordering on two kind of like richer, more money cities. And clean girl aesthetic means money.
Exactly.
These bitches are probably poor, but they're just pretending.
You just got to put that out there. Dress for the job you want to be a clean girl. All right, we can only do a few more. We're running out of time here.
Okay. Go to the men's.
How do I go to the men's?
It's the other one that I sent you.
All right, men's. Bro, yeah, I see it right here. That cat is like hitting the wall because he wants to come inside. All right, so men's trends 2024. Let's do it. It's loading now. Man, what happened to the internet in here?
It's gone.
Animal print for men as well.
Love it.
Unleashed. Oh, see. Okay, here we go. Great examples here. I definitely would try that All Saints shirt, one on the right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know though. I mean, I like both. I like them both.
I think they're both cool. Very different vibes.
Mm-hmm.
One is definitely a lot more casual than the other.
Thigh high fits.
Can I please see some fucking leg this summer from you? Because
no, I'm not the thigh high guy. My legs are pale as heck. I am not trying to like.
They wouldn't be if you wore some shorts.
I know.
So
we went from really long oversized shorts to this now.
Really teeny tiny. That's also a women's trend.
Yeah.
Micro shorts. I am all for it. I mean, I already said, let's get some leg out. Let's get some coochie out. Let's get some ass out. Because I'm all for it. And I will be trying to push Caesar to wear
You know what's crazy?
shorts.
Years, all I would wear was shorts. And then I started wearing pants again and I never looked back. And now I have like one pair of shorts.
Yeah, you need to get into jorts.
Yeah.
Just to ease your transition into it. And then by the end of summer, you best believe I'm going to see you in some 70s dolphin shorts. And that ass better be out.
Why are you objectifying me right
I'm so sorry. I just love pushing you. I just love pushing you out of your comfort zone.
Yes, but there's like, yes, I appreciate you trying to push me out of my comfort zone. I don't know if I could be balls out.
I never said anything about your balls. You said your balls now.
That's what I imagined it would be like if I wore shorts.
I'm like replay the clip because all I said was ass.
No, you didn't say that. No, I'm saying for myself, I would feel like, what the hell? Like, this is too much. There's not enough.
We'll get you there. Don't you worry. We'll get you there.
Glitter bomb cometh. I can see that. Some sparkly
Repeat
shirts.
that.
Glitter bomb cometh. That's what it is. The glitter bomb cometh. That's what it says.
I'm not even gonna detail the image I got in my head when you said that, but yeah.
The glitter bomb? Or
no, it was a lot dirtier.
Wow, this is going places. All right, well, let's move on. Best in show. Best in show. Why are they showing tank tops?
Yeah, those aren't vests. Do they just mean like arms out?
Yeah, I think so.
See, this is what I love because I feel like for a while there in spring, it was all about like not showing your body. Mm-hmm. They're really emphasizing in both men and women to show your body.
Yeah,
and I do love that.
And their whole thing was like, man, gotta be a little slutty this year.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I just want Caesar to be as slutty as possible this spring and summer because I also want to be as slutty.
So that we got to match that.
Right. Yeah. And I just think you can pull this off.
Yeah, no, I mean, yes, maybe. I guess I have to start like working out. I think that's what it is. Like I
Show
like
some skin.
The way that I dress is like good for how I feel comfortable in my body and the way my body is. And I don't really want to work on my body. Like I like how I look.
Right.
So, but if I were to do this, I'd feel like I'd be more self-conscious about my arms or like everything, you know?
Just take a shot of tequila.
No, every day.
And you'll be fine. And you'll be fine.
No, but I appreciate it. I think it's coming, just so people know, I think Mia is just coming from a really good, it's a healthy place. And I'm okay. I'm not being objectified. I don't feel uncomfortable is what I'm saying.
Good.
All right. Need for tweed.
No.
Yeah, I like the first shirt, that green one on the left. Nice, but
I'm just not really a tweed person, I don't think. Like, I like texture on clothes, but not tweed.
Yeah. I mean, it's not comfortable, I would say. It looks nice. Jumpin'.
I love jumpsuits.
Yeah. I've been trying to find like a full one.
Like a Dickies one?
Yeah. Well, there's been other ones. There was one that was like a paintball thing, and I was like, it almost fit. It was like one of those like a hunting kind of looking thing.
Oh, okay.
And we have it at work, and I tried it on, and I was like, dang, if this would have just fit a little bit better,
Mm-hmm.
I would have been wearing it. I just got to find the right one.
You should try and look for like a military one because I love those so much. Or like a denim cool. One.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God.
I definitely don't want just the basic like janitor Dickies one. I think that's like too like you can find that anywhere. Right. I want something a little more unique.
It's gotta be cool. It's gotta be cool.
And like these examples are really cool. They're just like the first one I think is the best one.
I want to see Caesar in the red. Please, everybody, comment down below if you would also like to see Caesar in that red one because I just feel like he would kill. I feel like he would slay so hard.
I would try it on.
So I haven't talked to Caesar about this, but we've talked about the idea of doing a photo shoot because I feel like we need to promote us a little bit more. Yeah. But there's a couple things on the Pinterest board that I've been making that I haven't shared with you yet. But there's one idea that I really, really like, and it's me in a more masculine outfit and you in a more feminine one.
Oh my God.
Not like
overly.
No, yeah, it's basically just like you wearing a skirt, but with like a leather jacket. And me wearing more of a masculine outfit. Yeah. I think it was shown with like a suit. But let me know if you want Caesar to wear a skirt. Because I think that'd be a really fun idea of getting him out of his comfort zone. Have you ever worn a skirt before?
No, I've never. I mean, I would try it.
Not even as a gag? Like you and Carla got a little too high one night and then you...
No,
danced
never.
around in her clothes.
But I've seen one of the people who used to work with us. He was wearing a skirt and he pulled it off, and I was like, you know what? I think I could do this one time, or I would try it and then see how I went from there. Right. Because I'm not opposed to it. I've never had the opportunity to find, because even that, like, you have to find a size for me and stuff. Like that's tough. It's a little harder
for sure.
But yeah, let's do it. I'm game.
You heard it here. Caesar will show some skin.
Some skin. Game of crochet, anyone?
Crochet's been a thing. I'm over it. I'm over her.
I haven't found the right crochet thing for me either. So.
Maybe that's why I feel like I'm over it. But I'm just, everybody and their mom has something crochet. And I'm just like, is it even really that cute? I'd much rather have like a mesh overlay or like a fishnet overlay than crochet. I don't know why. It just gives beachy, and I don't really like beachy. Yeah.
I like to do that. For a more relaxed vibe, I'd go for it. It's like some of these items, like they're just too hard to carry. Like and literally for me, like I don't want to have to worry about like, oh, how do I wash this? Mm-hmm. Like it's just too much work for one thing. And I have sweaters that are like really nice, and I'm just like, it's not worth it to do this every week. Yeah.
You look good in that cream one though.
No, yeah, for sure.
I like that. I don't like the one right next to it.
That one's ugly.
Ugly.
All right, last one.
Last one.
Long live the DB.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. Do I have to read?
Well, they're all wearing suits.
Double-breasted blazer.
So this is another one of the things I don't like. I don't like blazers.
Yeah.
I don't like blazers. I want to like blazers. Like from a woman's standpoint, I want to find like a tight one and be a boss ass, woman ass.
Yeah, bitch. I think if you found the right one.
Yeah, but I think it's because they intimidate me. Because I've never been able to find the right one. Yeah. So when I see those sexy ass men on the screen, I'm like, I'm mad at you.
I'm mad at you.
I'm upset with you because you look stunning gorgeous and I have yet to perfect the blazer on myself. Yeah. I'm jealous.
Well, I got a lot of good ideas out of this.
Good.
Yeah. And,
what's the main one?
The skirt one. Now that you're telling me that we're going to do it, I still am a little hesitant about like short shorts. That's not something that...
I'll respect it.
But skirt, I think that's a step in the right direction.
And it wouldn't obviously be a short one. I'd put you in a maxi skirt.
Yeah.
Just to ease
like
you
kilt
into
almost.
It. Yeah.
Okay.
Just to ease you into it.
Wow.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Because if it were up to me, I'd push the boundaries.
And that's the point too. That's why I did this too, because we can talk about stuff like this and then get ideas that, maybe I wouldn't have thought of on my own.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Well, that was us reacting to the trends. That was what we're going to talk about this week. Thank you for joining us for this episode. you know, this is the podcast where me and my friend talk about anything and everything and completely nothing at all. And you join us for another week. So thank you so much. And we'll see you next week.
See you then.
Bye.